Hi everybody, thank you for clicking this video. So I just watched this new Netflix show called Switched. It's a Japanese drama, and just like right off the bat, let's address the fact that I thought this was a Korean drama going in. I didn't read the description, I didn't do none of that, okay? I just went on Netflix and it was recommended, and I'm like, okay, I'm not doing anything. So I clicked it. So that's minus 10 points to Gryffindor right there, because but at least on the first word, I realized it was Japanese, so maybe I could get back like 3 points for Gryffindor for realizing so quick. Like as soon as the first character said the first word, I was like, oh, so yeah. My mom thought I was wasting time when I was watching anime. Look at that. All those years, it's paying off now, eh? So here's a quick breakdown of what the show is about. This girl didn't like her face, she didn't like her life, and she just had enough of it. And her classmate was over there looking like all that and a bag of chips, and she was like, I like me some chips. So she jumped over the fence over to where the grass was greener and stole her classmate's life, and that's basically what it is. So the show is not the greatest thing in the world, but it's still worth the watch. There's only like 6 episodes, and you know what? They hit you in the feels every single time. It's well done, in my opinion. These characters, they don't tell you everything about the characters, but the way the characters are written and the way they behave, you could see a little bit of yourself in each of them. Like you remember what you were like in high school, like just this little awkward person trying to figure out what kind of person you are, you know, what you're into, who you want to be around, where you want to be in the future. Like you could see a bit of yourself in each of these characters, and that's why they hit you in the feels every time. Because it's like, oh damn, I could relate hard to what they're going through right now. So the show follows this main girl called Senko, and Senko lives with her mother, who is physically and verbally abusive, and she also does not fit into society's view of what is like pretty. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I feel like I phrased that wrong, but yeah, like she's not like the most attractive person, although I think she's attractive. She just has to do something about those bangs. Oh my god, those bangs made me so angry. Let's not get into that. Let's leave the bangs alone. But me talking about what her bangs look like leads right into the message of the story, which is physical appearance does not matter. It's what's on the inside that counts. Because you could be the best looking person in the world, and you could just be picture perfect. But if you have a nasty personality, then you're just a garbage person. Yeah, so the show focuses a lot on the fact that, you know, physical appearance doesn't matter. But what I will say is that sometimes physical appearance does matter. I mean, it's not the number one thing, but you can deny that when you look good, all of a sudden you just walk with more pep, your shoulders more upright, you smile a little brighter, everything just feels better. Like your physical appearance adds to your confidence, it adds to your self-esteem, but at the same time you shouldn't put everything on it. It shouldn't be like, oh well, if my face don't look this way or if my outfit don't look this way, then it's the end of the world, you know? So question, you know that really happy person in your life? You know that person that's just always happy, they always got some jokes to tell, they're just a clown for no reason, they don't take anything or anyone seriously, and you know, they just chill, they know what to do to make you laugh, they know where to take you when you're not feeling, you know, up to it. They're just that person that everybody loves. You have to check up on that person. The show does a good job to show you that sometimes the happiest people are actually the most depressed people behind closed doors. You know, people only show you what they want you to see. And people don't want you to see them broken, and they don't want you to see them weak. So the show does, I think, that's why I like the show. It's because these characters, they're not just like these superficial, two-dimensional characters. These are actual people that I can picture. I've either been that person, or I've been friends with that person, or I've seen that someone going through a similar situation. Another question is, you know that really smart kid in class that, you know, they always on top of the game, they got straight A's, they're the teacher's pet. That person that just, they have colleges lined up waiting for them, like that's manager material. That's a person, that's a person that will own their own business and pay you minimum wage. Like, you know that person that just seems well put together and like sometimes you're just jealous of them, just a little bit. Yeah, that's another person you have to look out for. Because just because they seem put together and organized, it's this what's on the surface is not always it. People are complex. These are the people you have to just take a moment and say, hey, are you okay? Because these are the people that never get asked if they're okay. They're always the one asking someone else if they're okay. And they're never okay. The show does a good job of showing you that sometimes family just ain't it. Like, just because they're blood doesn't mean they have your back the way they should and the way you wish they would. I grew up hearing the phrase, friend does bring you go, but they don't bring you back. And sometimes, man, you just have to go with your friends. Just go with them because sometimes they want the best for you. Sometimes they're the ones that have your back and they're the ones that's pushing you to be the best version of you that you can be. So, yes, friend does bring you go, but sometimes it does bring you go to good places. You understand? Lastly, the show does a good job at showing that everybody experiences jealousy. You can't tell me that at no point in your life you weren't jealous of somebody for something, whether it was like just real strong raging jealousy or it was just like a minor like, I wish I had that. Like, we all feel that. The thing about jealousy is we have to be very conscious of how we let it affect our decisions, because if you let it get to you to the point where you become this vindictive person just out to destroy somebody's life because they have something that you don't have, then yes, it's a bad thing. On the other hand, you could use jealousy as a stepping stone for self-improvement, because if you realize that, somebody being a certain way or having certain things makes you feel a certain way, then, maybe you want more for yourself and you're not doing everything that you can be doing to get to where you want to go. So don't see it as you copying the person, see it as you improving yourself to be a better version of you. That's just how I see things. Someone else might see it a different way. That's your business. You do what works for you. This is what works for me. Anyway, these were just some of the reasons why I enjoyed the Netflix show Switched. So check that out and leave a comment and tell me what you think about it. I'm working on an in-depth article on why I liked each of the 4 main characters. It's going to be on my website. I'm not sure when, but keep an eye out for that. Until next time, this is all I have for you, man. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and thank you for watching this video. Oh wait, one more thing. Kaga deserved better, okay?